Hey girl, it's Day One Shy, and I'm back with another episode of my podcast. They want the real because they do. And if you want the real, then you know that I'm here to give it to you. Clock that. Period. All right, so before we get into today's episode, I'm really just gonna promote my products. And as you all can see, the top two products we have on the market right now is my wig kits, which include I believe 10 items, all needed to install a wig. Yes, very helpful, comes in handy. And then we also have the 0.5, the edge flat iron that we have on hand as well that you guys can purchase on the site. And yeah, that's all we got for promo. And let's get straight into this video. Let's get straight. Every time you see me, I'm doing better. That's how it should be for me and you. All right, so let's get straight into this episode. Like I said, today's episode is FriEnemy, an enemy, and we're gonna jump right into it. What's wrong?
Well, you had said later.
Really, I wanted two things. I wanted you to upload the footage from the camera to my iPad. I'll teach you how.
Okay.
All right, back to the episode. Like I said, today's is FriEnemy versus enemy, and we're gonna get straight into it. So of course, when we start our episodes, we do a little mental check-in, and today's mental check-in is going to be the three aspects. We're gonna check on me mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. And honestly, in all of those categories, I'm doing wonderful, I'm feeling wonderful, I'm looking wonderful, and yeah. But I'm gonna get specific for you. Spiritually, the best I ever been. Like the best I ever been. At one point, I knew God. Now, bro, I'm so locked in with this man. I be feeling like I am him sometimes. And I know y'all gonna be like, girl, what did you just say? But is that real? I'm talking, y'all. I be overwhelmed. I pray. I be scared. I pray. I be nervous. I pray. Everything like that goes wrong or feeling that I feel like could be very much controlled, very much attacking, very much feeling like a monitoring spirit is attacking me. I gotta pray. Yes, I do. And you have to surround yourself around people that you want to be like, and not in a way that you want to copy, not in a way that you're like too inspired to where it's weird, or not in a way that you're you're too into it, not in that way, but more or less like you just want to surround yourself around people that can grow or can help you grow in the way you need to grow. And the reason that I say that in the way I say that, I'm gonna actually put my cards down, y'all, because I'm not reading from them right now, and it's pointless for me to just sit here with it in my hand. Honestly, I like the cards for the aesthetic of the podcast, but as far as having the cards, I'm not really a cards person because I like to go off my head. It feels more real by me just being able to just talk. Like, you know, me going by the cards and trying to keep up with the topics on the card and all of that, baby, I ain't got time for that. I want to switch to 800 different topics, boo. I want to be talking about 8,000 things. Girl, you thought you came here to talk about friends? We talking about friends. We talking about that man. We talking about your daddy. We talking about everybody on here. That's what I'm talking about. But let's get back into it. So like I was saying, you really do want to surround yourself around people that can uplift you in ways that you want. So I'm saying that to say, let's say you're like me and you want to be a millionaire. You want to be famous. You want to just go to these extremes, these things that people around you really honestly never seen. You don't want to talk to the people around you because they've never seen that. They never even seen somebody that just wake up one day and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire. They don't have nobody that think like that, because growing up, you have to understand, our people, you had a choice with your parents. You either get a job or you go to school. If you don't do either of them, then you know, get rocks. But that's the two options. So now in this day and age, we have so many different opportunities. We have so many different things that we can do outside of just going to school or getting a job. We could start a business. We could start a podcast. You can do anything you want to do. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. So you just want to surround yourself with people like that so that they can uplift you to do it because they're doing it as well. Other than having friends around you that, you know, y'all don't really correlate. Y'all don't really have things in common. And, you know, you're talking about these things that you want, with them, and this not really their passion, this not really their dream, but because it's you that's doing it, and this isn't a person that is, you know, correlating with you. They don't have the same dreams as you. They don't have the same life views as you. So you come around this person, you speak how you speak, and then now they're a monitoring spirit. Now they wish nothing but negative on you because they want to know why you know your path. How do you know what you want to do already? And I'm still confused. Or I'm still in school trying to figure it out, but you know what you want to do? How is that? And they get jealous, and that jealousy turns to animosity, and that animosity turns to, next thing you know, your friend is a carbon copy. Carbon copy. If you want to know what I mean by that, you could go check out my video that I posted on my spam TikTok, which is They Want Shy. You can go see what I mean, a little bit more details on carbon copies. But let's get into this friend of FriEnemy. I think that friends get confused. Ooh, I'm touching stuff. Hold on. We good? Are we good? Are we good? That's echo. Hold on. What? All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, friends get confused on, are they your friend or are they your enemy? Like, honestly, y'all, your friend could be the one that's confused. Like, your friend could be around you so much and she wants better for you. She loves the way you think. She loves the way you talk. She loves the way you walk. She loves the way you dress. She loves everything about you. So she can't pinpoint what she don't like about you, because she trying to find something that she don't like about you. And that's why friends be confused on if they want to be your friend or if they want to be your enemy. Y'all be too locked in with y'all friends. I'm telling y'all, I'm the type of friend, very low maintenance. Very low maintenance. I'm telling y'all, you don't have to call me. You don't have to text me. You don't have to FaceTime me. You don't have to even pull up on me, girl. We could talk once a year, and I'm fine with that. That's a good enough friendship for me. And I feel like that's why me and my best friend are so locked in. We so close because we could talk every blue moon, and on that blue moon, we gonna catch up on everything we didn't talk about when the moon was white. We gonna catch up on all of that, and then never talk again to the next blue moon. And it's gonna be the same thing, because that's a real friendship. Rather than you get these friends and you fall out with them, and soon as y'all fall out, they can't wait to tell the world your business. As soon as y'all fall out, they can't wait to try to shine on you, or to try to talk about you, or to try to drag for you and drag for the things that you've told them out of comfort, feeling like that this person is your friend. So now they want to drag about your situation to other people just to make themselves look better because you cut them off, or because they cut you off, or however the relationship went the separate ways, or the friendship went the separate ways. It's like, now they want to look at you, they want to bash you when y'all going your separate ways. It's like, girl, we was just buddy. I could never bash you. I could never. I'm too much of a real person to like sit there and talk about a friend that I've been friends with, or that I be around. Girl, if I talk about you, it's to my mama, but that's it, and she ain't gonna tell nobody. But girl, I'm not about to get on the phone about it, drag for a girl that I just was in face. Like, you could really find pictures of me and this girl together, and I'm gonna drag for her? Girl, could never. That's childish and lame. It's very much so lame. But since we on the topic of that, I could just give y'all an example. Y'all know I love to give a story time on my life that can fill us in and make you feel a little bit more connected to me and connected to the topic. I'm gonna give y'all a friend of me example, and you could be the one to be the judge on if this a friend or if this a friend of me. Well, I had this friend. Actually, I give you a buku story times, and this could probably help y'all recognize your friends and your enemies, because I could go all day with these friend of frenemies. Because I'm the type of person, yes, I could stay with a man for a long time and he messing over me. But a friend, that very first time you show me you're not a real friend of me, I gotta drop you. And the reason is because I'm real serious about my friends. I love hard. I'm a genuine lover when it comes down to my friends. I'm just a real person. I really care about my friends. I want to see my friends make it. I want to see my friends be rich. Like, that's the stuff I really want that for my friends. So when I get around a friend and she don't really want those same things for me, or she kind of jealous of me and stuff like that, it's hard for me to continue to be a real friend to you and not see that it's not really vice versa or whatever. Well, like I said, I'm a real genuine friend. I act like myself around all my friends. And this is all my life. So my friends can vouch that who y'all see on TikTok is the real me. Anybody that's ever been friends with me, you know that's the real me. Like, I be trying to wrap it up and be cute and be sexy for y'all and make it look like I can't be touched, because I can't. Clock that. But, you know, I'm really goofy. I'm a goofball. I have fun. I'm all about fun. But let's get back to the story. I'm gonna give y'all 3 story times and 3 examples where y'all can kind of pinpoint which it's gonna be. Well, I'm only gonna give this story time because this friend kind of keep popping up, so maybe it's like meant for me to do this story time on this friend. Well, I had this particular friend. I met her in high school. Soon as we met, we clicked first. We clicked first, but not really, because she was a little bit standoffish. She was actually standoffish. She didn't really talk in class, but like I said, I'm outgoing and I'm goofy. So it was like 3 girls in this class. It was like algebra honors, 9th grade year. It was only 3 girls in this class, a whole class full of ninjas. Only 3 girls. So we ended up sitting by each other, and we never wanted to talk though. But they would talk, but they really wouldn't talk to me. So one day I kind of just like opened up, talked to them, Me and one of the girls ended up really, really clicking to a point where she like started to damn near live with me, yo. 9th grade year. So like I said, this girl started hanging out with me a lot. She started to live with me, started to go to school together, sleep by me on school days, just like all types of stuff. We gained a real relationship. Well, our friendship, I'm not gonna say relationship, but friendship. Our friendship had done extend the word friend to a point where I couldn't even look at this girl and not call her my sister. I couldn't even think about my real sisters without including this girl, because that's how much I looked at her like a real friend or a real sister. I really loved her, like still to this day. I really love her. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell y'all the fallout. And like I told y'all, I'm the type of friend, I can't hold on to nothing once I feel some type of way about it. Once somebody tell me something about a real friend that I consider to be a real friend, I gotta drop you on your neck. Because not only did you try to shine on me in general, you let a bitch that I don't even like come back and defend me. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. But anywho, me and a girl, I didn't even think we was falling out. I thought we was really close. But one of our other friends, all right, backstory. I had a girlfriend at this time, y'all. I was dating girls. So my girlfriend was talking to this girl at the time or whatever. And the girl never did like me. I think she still don't like me to this day. I don't know. But she's never did like me. Well, my friend that lived with me, she ended up going to talk to the girl that my ex-girlfriend and the girl, I guess they were flirting at the time. So my friend went to go like have a little vent session with the girl that my girlfriend at the time used to be flirting with. So during this vent session, she tells this girl all type of stuff about me, y'all. About my life, about my house, just all type of stuff. But mind y'all, I'm the type of friend, I don't even care to get on here and repeat it, because it goes back to this. I'm the type of friend, if I know I needed you, it's nothing you could say bad. It's nothing I could say bad about you. Like, this girl really lived with me. So the fact that you could even, what Nikki said, the fact that you even discuss my looks is insane. I'm a bad bitch. Always been a bad bitch. But for real, the fact that you would even discuss my house and you live there is insane. It's very much so insane. Because I'm the type of friend, I can't shade you if I need you. I can't shade you if I need you. Y'all, I don't got no car. I'd be damned if I walk around talking about my friend's car. Girl, your car is dirty. Your door don't broke. Your gas thing is always out. You ain't never got no brakes. Blah, blah, blah. I would never be the girl to bash somebody that ain't. Girl, I don't even got no car. You doing better than me. You got something. You got to start. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm going with this? But yeah, so she got on the phone with this girl or whatever that didn't like me, and she goes to dragging about me, like dragging about me. So it got back to me through my girlfriend, because the girl told my girlfriend like, oh, I don't even like her, but I'm gonna let her know that her friend be dragging for her. That's literally what the girl said, and I couldn't do nothing but respect her, because I feel it. And you know what you did? You can't do nothing but respect me, because I dropped that on. I dropped that on. Same day. But my girlfriend at the time ended up calling me. She let me know that the girl called her or whatever. We were drifting. So I know y'all like, well, why would the girl call her? We were drifting apart at this time anyway. The girl called her, told her, she called me, she told me. First thing I do, go to my friend. Because I am not the type of female to listen to what anybody else got to say, no matter who they is. Whether you my girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, no matter. I'm not going to just believe you over the next person. I need both sides. So I go to the girl and I'm like, hey, you know, they gave me a call just now. They talking about you on the phone with so-and-so dragging for me, da-da-da. She like, yeah. She was bold with it, y'all. She was like, she did. Yup. That happened. I was like, yeah. You were bold? I'm like, you were bold? All right, cool. Never spoke to her again. Never spoke to her again. To this day and age when she did my hair. But as far as friends, you could never be a friend of me. You could never be a friend of me. Y'all probably heard FriEnemy because you are a friend of me, but you never been a friend of me. If you could get on the phone with somebody that first of all, you socializing with somebody that I wouldn't socialize with, I know we not friends. We not friends. I'm sorry, y'all. This real. My best friend, she really don't talk to nobody like that no more. But if I call my best friend on some real nigga SHIT and be like, Best, I don't like this girl, unfollow this girl, I don't care the last conversation you had with her, I hate her. She's done to my best friend. She's dead to my best friend. And I haven't talked to my best friend damn near all year. Probably once this year. And you still dead to my best friend because that's how real our friendship is versus all these other fake ass friendships I done had. But let's proceed. That's that one. I cut her off. I never spoke to her again. But I'm only gonna go with the real ones that I would really look back and be like, that was my friend and that bitch did me dirty. That's her. Obviously, FriEnemy. If you pick friend over FriEnemy and that bitch to my face told me that she was dragging for me, you crazy. No, that's not no FriEnemy, girl. That's not no friend of me. I hope y'all hear the difference between FriEnemy and friend of me. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Next story. All right, this one is gonna be this girl that I recently stopped being friends with. So how this happened? Let's get into the tea, cause this recent. Y'all gonna pinpoint. Y'all can kind of figure out who I'm talking about. So I'm giving y'all the tea for real, for real. So for real. Now that I think about the story, for real, y'all about to get the tea. All right, so I met this friend in high school as well. Obviously, Car brought me no good friends. Thank you, Car. Thank you, and the Car. You brought me no good friends. I have nobody I can look back to and be like, oh, I'm lying. My best friend. I met my best friend and the Car. I'm lying. All right, Car. You gave me my bestie. You gave me a real ass beach. All right, cool. But back to the story. This friend at this time or whatever, I met her. We would always have classes together, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all. She always gave like the bougie girl. She was always out of town. She was always on vacation, so we never really like became close. I never gave bougie girl in high school, honestly, y'all. I gave don't give a F. Don't give a F since then. But she gave like the bougie girl. So we never really, I never tried to click with her. And I believe 11th grade year, we started to get more classes together. And then 12th grade year, we started to get like all our classes together. So we ended up clicking, right? So she kind of had a best friend outside of me. I had a best friend outside of her. But in all these classes, you know how you get when you're in classes with girls and stuff, and y'all start to plan stuff. You're like, oh, we gonna do this together, we gonna do this together. Y'all become real friends from that. So me and her, we ended up actually applying for the same college and all of that. And I'm like, you know what? This might be a real friend of me. Like, this might be a real friend. So we go to college together. We ended up not getting the same dorm. She had her own dorm and I had my own dorm. We were still very good friends in college. Very good friends in college. I ended up falling out with my other college friends, which I wouldn't really consider them real friends, but I could tell y'all this story too. But I ended up falling out with my other college friends or whatever. So she was kind of the realest friend I felt like I had, right? But I started to peep things about this friend. I really did. And it started to be things like, you know, talking like you. And you, like I told y'all, this has been the bougie friend all my life. Before I even became friends with her, I always looked at her like the bougie friend. The bougie friend, the bougie friend, the bougie friend. Whole time, y'all, it was the bully friend. She was a mean girl. And you have to honestly know, y'all, you cannot hang around mean girls. And the reason I'm saying that is because when you hang around mean girls, you start to get looked at like a mean girl. And people expect you to respond like a mean girl so that it could be like, oh, we're like the group of mean girls. Girl, that's not me. I'm my own person. I stand alone. And if you gonna be a mean girl, I'm gonna shit on you. That's how I feel. And I can give y'all an example of that too. We was going into the club and she was like talking about everybody in the line, but you talking about everybody in the line, you shading me. Because I had to leave out too. It was like 3 people would leave out, 1 person with a wig, and she had to leave out too. And so she had like her bag on top of her head. She talking about how expensive her bag is, covering her hair, and how the line need to hurry up because her blowout and all that and the third. Then she turned around, she like, well, my hair is not gonna bush up because I don't know about y'all. I got a blowout and da 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 da, right? So I laughed, and mind you, this was my best friend. I don't give a damn, and she wasn't even talk. I know she probably wasn't talking about me, but I'm gonna defend everybody else that you were talking about. So I'm like, girl, why you laughing? Like, you talking, and as soon as we get in this club, you gonna have a half up, half down. So like the other girl that was with us, she like laughed. She was like, girl, I'm so joked out at half up, half down, right? We walked in the club. So much drama happened trying to get into the club. Every time I go to hang out with this girl, it was always drama though. But so much drama happened that we get in the club. Y'all, we finally get in the club, and guess what? The bitch had a half up, half down. Y'all, she had a half up, half down. And it was really the most God don't like ugly moment ever. Because you went to try to, and I look, didn't get no Brazilian, didn't perm my hair, didn't do no, I probably didn't put no heat on my hair. And my shit still was down. And even the other girl that she was talking about, hair still was down. So like, she was the one that was talking, and she was the only one who had ended up messing up. But to carry on or whatever, just like on a little mean girl thing, she would do just me. I really don't want to expose it. Because like I said, I'm really not into like trying to talk about friends. But she just would do things that I just really didn't agree with. And I really wouldn't do if I was on my own. Just being honest. I wasn't a follower. But you know how it is when you with your friends and your friend want to shake ass at the red light. Bitch, we shaking ass at the red light. I'm never going to turn down having fun with my friends. Even though something you do, I might not agree with. So that was the situation. Like, it was just a lot of things that she did I really didn't agree with. I didn't like how she always wanted to try to be a mean girl. And then, like, she even kind of told me that she's head of, like, a Girl Scout or whatever. And she would tell me that, like, a lot of her girls are mean girls now. And, like, their schools be calling her, telling her that, like, the girls are mean girls, all this and the third. And I was like, oh, yeah, that wouldn't roll with me. And it wouldn't roll with me. Because even when I was a coach on a dance team, y'all, I never wanted kids to be involved in all that messy stuff. I never want to tell a kid something to talk about on another kid. Like, they're kids. They're kids. They're literally kids. Like, they're kids. So, it was just a lot of things I never really agreed with her. So, that was always red flags, red signs to get away, get out of there. But I never got out of there. Finally, she came to me one day, and she was dragging for everyone, y'all. She dragged for everybody. And in that moment, I looked at her while she was talking, y'all. And I knew this bitch be talking about me. And I just had to cut it off. I had to cut it off. And that could be a real friend. I don't know. Y'all got to be the judge of that one. Y'all really do got to be the judge of that one. Because I swear to you, I just had to cut it off. Because it was just like, I don't like a lot of things about you. And when I see and I get to a point with a friend that I feel like I really don't like a lot of things about you, I don't want to still be around you. Because then it's going to look like I got some type of animosity towards you when I just really don't fuck with you like that no more. And instead of hurting your feelings and just cut you off, I want to keep you around and string you around just to be like, oh yeah, I fuck with you, girl. The whole time I really don't. That's just not me. So I cut them off right then and there. And I really don't care how you feel about it. If you want to have a conversation about it, we probably could. But we probably can't too. So I just cut them off. And yeah, I ended up cutting her off. She could have been a real friend, y'all. She probably could have been a real friend. But I felt like she was talking about me. Ain't nobody that's going to be around you and drag for the whole city ain't talking about you. That girl was talking about me too. I don't care. She was talking about me too. And then once I ended up, honestly, after that time, she was talking about the whole city to me, and I looked at her in her eyes, and I'm like, yeah, this bitch be talking about me. But later on, we had ended up getting drunk one day. She got like effed up drunk. And this girl was acting like a carbon copy of me. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all could say that I think everybody be copying me. I don't care what y'all say. This girl, literally, when I get drunk, I call everybody and their mama, everybody. This girl got drunk and did the exact same thing. And I know when it's weird because it's weird for me. Like, that's when I know I'm drunk. When I start to call everybody mama. I be like, when I say mama, girl, send me home. I be like, girl, thank you, mama. Be flirting with it. Girls flirt with men, flirt with everybody. Girl, send me home. Take me home. And she ended up doing that, like, acting that exact way. And I was like, what? I was so confused. So I ended up cutting her off. All right. Last story. I could give this. Who can I give the benefit of the doubt to? Who can I give the justice of having a little seconds of fame on my channel? I could give y'all so many more friends, honestly, because I've never had a real friend in my life, and I've always tried with friends because I'm such a real friend. Never had a real friend, so I can keep going. But this last spot, I'm gonna give it to this one girl because I miss being her friend. This is, out of everybody I'm talking about, this is the only friendship that I feel like I probably was the one in the wrong. So me and this girl, we met in college as well. We actually met on Twitter in college. We immediately clicked. Like, when I say immediately click, y'all, we immediately click. We hung out every day after that day I met her on Twitter. She pulled up that day and we hung out every day after that, literally. So, excuse me. So once I'm just go straight to the follow. Well, this girl, she ended up having more friends, you know, which is expected from college friends. You expand, you meet new people everywhere, blah, blah, blah. So I met this friend and we clicked, like I said, we went everywhere together, da, 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 da. We used to always get drunk together. Well, this one day, me and another friend I had in college, her name was Tyler, we got so effed up before this party. But we was in line for the party, and I promise y'all, even though I was effed up, I was perfectly fine. Because I've been drinking forever. So, like, me saying I'm drunk is not really me drunk. So, I was effed up, but I wasn't, like, tripping at all. I was not tripping. Still to this day, if I could tell a story like this, y'all, I was not tripping. But we in a line, and I was, like, at the back on my phone by Tyler, talking to Tyler, because we was effed up. Well, this dude comes to the line and asks us, can he skip the line? So my friends like, hold on. So they come call me. They like, Shy, he talking about, can you skip the line? Da, da, da. I'm like, the only way you skipping the line is if you pay for me or any of my friends. Pay for me and my friends. And he was like, girl, I pay for you and one other friend. So of course, I turn around and I pick her, this friend that I met or whatever, because like I said, this is the only friend I probably would go back and be friends with. But I turn around and I pick her. I'm still cool with Tyler though. But I turn around and I pick her. So the dude is like, oh, all right, blah, blah, blah. He gonna pay for us to get in. So we get closer to the door, because that was when we was in line. We get closer to the door, and these, like, famous football players ended up walking up. And so she started to, like, chit-chat with one of the football players, and as she chit-chat with one of the football players, the dude that was about to pay for us to get in, he at the front now. So he paying for him and them two girls. So he trying to point us out. I'm like, I said her name. I'm like, come here. He trying to pay for us to get in, da, 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 da. So she catch a little attitude, but I ain't think what the attitude was for. So I'm just like, whatever, da, da, da. So I hear her mumbling under her breath behind me as I'm letting, like, the dude pay for me to get in. I hear her mumbling under her breath behind me. She's like, why would she say that in front of him? It gives broke. It gives this, da, 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 da. Like, I just feel like if he was going to pay for you to get in, he would have did it. Like that. A real man would have been like, girl, I'm going to pay for you to get in. Don't worry about that. But he didn't say that. That dude didn't say that. So that's just how I looked at it. So we get in the party. And Susan get in the party, because I already heard her under her voice, under her breath say that. Susan got in the party, I already knew the vibe. So I just distanced myself from them. I went straight to the bar with Tyler. So many people bought us drinks. We had such a good time. Well, we ended up wanting to smoke. So Tyler like, well, Shy, we're going to go in the bathroom. We're going to smoke. We're going to find somewhere to smoke. I'm like, all right, cool. We go to the bathroom. We find somewhere to smoke. As we're smoking, we get a text message from the rest of the group of friends. And they like, hey, can we have y'all blunt? We like, yeah, no. But if y'all want to come in the bathroom and smoke with us, that's cool. That's, again, when I knew that it was shady. Because the friend that this came from wasn't even a friend that the whole thing at the door even happened with. This is a friend that just been trying to be down. I ain't gonna lie. I hated her in college. I still hate her till now. Because she just always has been a follower. But, yeah. We get to the party and that friend texts us about the blunt or whatever. So we goes into the bathroom so that they could smoke our blunt. But we get into the bathroom and one of the girls is hitting the blunt and I'm making videos in the mirror. I flipped my hair in a mirror and it hit her shot cup and it knocked her shot down that was in the bathroom. She throws a hissy fit in the bathroom and I'm like, girl, what you bought a shot in a bathroom for in the first place? You couldn't take it at the door before you got to the bathroom? So she just trying to be angry, trying to be mad, da 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 da. Mind y'all, me and Tyler had done left out the bathroom, got on our phone, continuing with the night. Well, by the end of the night, I go check Twitter. Y'all, would y'all believe that the same girls that I'm out with at that moment was tweeting about me on Twitter and gonna say that I'm the one with secret animosity? No, bitch, you bitches is weird and don't know how to be a real friend. Because if you was scary enough to hang out with me and to be right next to me and to tweet on Twitter something that you want to say about me, I wouldn't even fight you. Because you really scary. Like, you really scary. You ain't no bad bitch. You a scary bitch. Like, you was scary. I could never. So, with her, the first girl, she knew she ain't want to fuss with me, first and foremost. Secondly, I blocked that hoe, and we ain't have no conversation about it. We ain't got to have no conversation about it. That girl, that was never somebody I seen like a friend. Not her. Not her at all. But as far as the other girl, she kind of caught the drift because of the other friend kind of went on Twitter. But she quoted the other friend tweet and was like, for real, like trying to kiki amen it. So she kind of threw herself in it too. But the reason I felt like this would be the only one I'll be back friends with is because after the situation, when I went off back on them, with the fuck off on them, actually on every platform I owned, I woke up the next morning and this friend was the only one that ended up texting me from the situation. And she was just, I actually cut everybody off from college after this. Alright. Alright, then Galette. Hold up, y'all. Feel like I hit my lip. But yeah, I ended up cutting everybody off. Hold on. Whatever. So after this situation, I ended up cutting everybody off from college. And the reason that I did that was because I knew I wasn't going back the next semester and I didn't know the stories that they would tell. So I was like, I'd rather just not have to deal with any of it and just y'all tell whatever y'all want, and whatever people believe is what people gonna believe. I could care less. Alright, nobody view me because none of y'all got money. Like, y'all are, as far as for yourself, your own name, your own bank, looking you up, you got your own business, none of y'all. So I don't give a fuck because you go out of town every 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm just not that stupid. You go out of town every 2 weeks, but still don't got nothing to live for real. Still don't got nothing to your name. Still don't got nothing to really look back on. So like, girl, you ain't doing better than me. You never will. But anyway, back to FriendOfMe. All of those stories just goes on to say, like, you just never know friends. You never know females. And that's why you just, honestly speaking, you just can't have friends. You can't have friends. You got to know how to hold friends. Because I've even tried friend groups. I could get y'all some friend group tea. When I was in middle school, that was my first time. Actually, I tried friend groups twice in middle school. I tried a 3 people friend group and I tried a 7 people friend group. Neither one worked. So the 3 people friend group, I only tried that one because my best friend wanted me to go to school. The whole time she had another best friend. We got to that school thinking we was all 3 going to be best friends, and it wasn't like that. Me and the girl that she was best friends with ended up becoming close best friends, and then her and the girl was like close best friends already. But me and my best friend at the time, we ended up falling off. So we fell off because we was in 2 different grades, and she wanted to be down with people in her grade. And I don't know why the people in her grade didn't like me, but because they were younger than me anyway. But yeah, so that's how that group didn't work. And then the 7 people group, that actually, honestly, it was never 7 people, y'all. It was 6 people. And I only liked to hang with them, to talk to them, because I had nobody else to talk to. And they was like, they were cool. They were all cool. And we had done all been going to that school for like a couple years at that point. But as far as like being their real friend, I've always been a friend. Like, girl, you could tell me you don't be my friend, and I'm fine with that. I'm 100% fine with that. I won't cry. I won't shed a tear. I won't be sad. I will be glad. We don't have to talk again. We don't have to talk again. But yeah, so that's me with friend groups. I never fit into friend groups. Freshman year, I tried that friend group. It did not work out. The same girls I tried a friend group with, I think half of the group fucked on my niggas. Like, so none of that ever worked out. So honestly speaking, for me, what advice I have on friends, y'all, I have no advice on friends because I don't know how to keep a friend. I don't know how to keep a friend. I don't know how to make a friend. I don't even know the first step of like friends anymore, because I just feel like every friend I've ever had snaked me in some type of way. Whether it was jealousy, whether it was just like something little, whatever it was, you just did something to throw me off. Every friend I ever had. So I do feel like in this day and age, anybody I meet now, it has to be real, because I'm going in every friendship with just 100% realness now. So like, it's nothing you could tell me about my friend if I'm hanging with this girl. This is my real bitch. This is the only one I'm hanging with. This is her, da, 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 whatever the case may be. I just really prefer that, because I really prefer that because my cross. Oh, I thought she was trying to cross. All right, yeah, but I really prefer that because I don't know. I can't do the multiple friends, and I can't keep up with it. Now let's talk rekindling old friendships. How do I feel about that? I can't. When JT said it'll never be the same, mother F the old days, she was serious. That's real. It will never be the same. And that's with any friend. And you know it. You feel it. That's why you don't really want to approach me to become friends again, because you know that it would be weird and it would never be the same. I'm just older now. I'm grown now. Y'all older. Y'all grown. We all on different paths. We never did think alike back in high school, you know. So I can't expect you to just think like me now. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of things that I just feel like if it didn't work the first time, it probably won't work the second go around, and giving you another chance, which probably just be another lesson or another karmic cycle going on in my life that I want to avoid that. So I don't want to rekindle no old friendships. If you're out of my life, you're out of my life for a reason. If you try too hard to rekindle a friendship, or if you try too hard to rekindle a relationship, anything like that with me, I will block you. Because now I'm starting to feel like, what do you really want? Like, is you trying to jump me or something? Are you trying to set me up? What is the real tea? So yeah, y'all, I be having so many different like mindsets when it comes down to friends, because I just don't be knowing friends' intentions. It's like, when do y'all really want to be a real bitch? Because I'm the type of friend, I want to uplift my friends. Like, I'm really her. I really like to uplift my friends. I really want my friends to be on the same level with me. I want to go out of town with my friends. I want to do like things like that with my friends. But I've never had a person that I felt comfortable enough to do that with. I mean, I'm lying. One of my friends, I met her through dance. We were really close friends. We ended up falling off because she didn't agree with my pregnancy or whatever, with who I was pregnant for. Which now, looking back, I thank that friend, because had I would have listened to her more in that moment, I probably feel like I would have made the right decision. But even though I don't regret any decisions I've made, I just do think that her opinion was valid, and I didn't treat her like her opinion was valid in that moment, and I do regret that. But I can't rekindle that friendship, because before we even had a conversation about why we fell off or whatever, we hadn't fell off for like a whole year. And within this year, I didn't know how deep it got. But once me and this friend went to go get a drink and we talked about it after I seen like how deep it really went, you know, I really did hurt her, because I was like one of her closest friends. I was like a sister to her. And it was like, dang. And like I told you, I'm the type of friend that I just cut people off. I don't give no explanation, and that's kind of what I did her. And so it really hurt her. And I regret how the way I react comes off, like how it affects the next person. I do regret that, because I know that I be out here just hurting people's feelings. Trust me, I do it to these niggas too now. But I don't be trying to be out here just hurting people's feelings. I really don't. But I come first. And y'all will see as the episodes progress, like how much I put myself first now. So then you're going to understand why I could care less about anything that goes on outside of me and my life and what I got going on. Because you got to put you first, Lucius. You really got to put you first. Because these friends, once you start to put them first, you put yourself last, you get off track, you get off your pack. Next thing you know, karmic cycle. That quick. That quick. That quick. That quick. That quick. And, you know, I just be trying to avoid it. So anytime I see the first red flag, I gotta zip up out of there. I gotta zip on out of there. Because you know I never care. Cocky. All right, y'all. I believe that's all I got for today's episodes of Friend of Frenemies. If you like it, like it. Just kidding, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comments, and tell me what you guys want to see next. I do have some topics written down already, because my podcast, every episode I already have written down. It's just when I want to stop being lazy and get up and actually record. But everything is it's done. So with that being said, y'all can let me know some things that y'all want to see, and I can add it to my list and get some of those videos out there as well. If you like this video, let me know, y'all. For real. Give me your real feedback, because I don't get no real feedback from people. And the people in my city don't support me. Don't know why. They just hate on me because I'm a real bad bitch, and they're not. But they don't really support me like that. So when y'all see it, I really need y'all to like support me, because that's how I'm going to know if I'm doing good, or if, you know, that's what keeps me updated. Other than that, that's all we got for today's episode. Don't forget to shop with Shy. And thanks for watching. They want the real.